Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
These are not your average bear footprints right here. I don't know what did them. Following deer, but they just stopped. They walk in a circle like that around a tree, and that's it. They just walk in a circle around a tree, and it looks like it's almost human footprints, but you see how flat mine are? Like, why is there a huge, I guess what would be considered a mid-tarsal break, unless it's the style of boot and it was a human. I don't know. My camera keeps turning off. See how flat? It's about to, no, that goes in deeper. I shouldn't have walked around it so fast. I thought there was going to be more, but they stopped. Shivering. I gotta put my hands back in my jacket. I can't be filming today. It's just too cold. Hey man, let me know what you guys think. People? Something else? Why would people be following the deer in a circle? And then there was nothing else going into it either, because I would have noticed that. Alright my friends, so I've been trying to follow some deer trails, because yesterday, or actually it was the day before yesterday, in this area I found some tracks, and they went around a tree and then basically stopped. So I walked all the way into that spot, and my camera wasn't working properly, but I walked all the way into that spot. There was no footprints coming in or out going towards that tree. And like, for instance, if this was the tree, they just like start there and go around or whatever. Maybe they finish there. Either way, no matter how you look at it. And that was it. Weird shit. I should have looked up, but I don't think that was the case at all. I think there was a lesson there. If you watch Cameraman's recent video too, he tracked some footprints, and they go into water and disappear. And I think there's a lesson to be had there too. My opinion, my take, from my knowledge, from my understanding, I'll give you my input, you could take it or leave it, is that they're showing how they're connected with nature, how they're one with nature, how they go in and out of nature. It's not like they're a separate entity. You know what I mean? Like, these deer are physical beings. They walk everywhere. They leave a track everywhere they go. Sasquatch are not the same. Somebody came all the way in here. I'm hearing a lot of work vehicles too. Like, in the distance. Somebody came all the way in here recently to cut this piece on top and bottom. So this is where the federal side stops and the public side starts on that side. Nobody comes on this side, that we know that much. How many years and years we've been doing this? Never seen a soul. I'd have to look at how much acreage there is. Oh, we got some deer urine. I mean, they're really traveling. Look at this. They're just going right through these holes in the fences, too. There's a hole in the fence right there. There's another one right there next to the survey marker. And if you look, there's signs everywhere. Like on probably every 100 feet, every 100 yards or so, whatever. There's this big sign that says federal government land. Do not cross. Do not deface this fence. Blah, blah, blah. So you can see mountain bike tires on this side. So there's been people in here on this side, but the side I was on, where I was yesterday or 2 days ago, I should say, feels like it was yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't do a damn thing. I really don't remember if I even left the house. Whoa. Look at this sitting here. That tree back there is broken too to come into it. Look at this. It's not always a gigantic structure. You know what I mean? Even this one up here. This one's broken and comes down. And look, you see, this is what I always want you guys to pay attention to. Here's a structure right here. And if you look closely, there's a little tiny pink ribbon on it. Look for those, because that means your government is marking Sasquatch. In my opinion, So, I've been seeing a lot lately. People are posting pictures of what they think are footprints in the snow. Deer don't always leave tiny little footprints. You know, they're not always tiny, perfect little footprints. Also, when rabbit land, you'll see something like that, but sometimes it's filled in because they lay down. You know, just, I'm not saying one way or another, but it's important to know everything and anything. Have a tracker on your team, someone who knows the ins and outs of all the animals in your state, in your area, whatever, wherever you are. That's why if you ever notice when I go out of my area, I don't take lead. I'm just, for the most part, I say a little bit here and there, but I don't take the lead because I don't know. I've never been there. Just soaking it all in. I tell you, your hands will turn purple with a quickness. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen, when I was out in Ohio with Cameraman, he put out a video too, so if you guys check out Cameraman's channel, I think it's Cameraman Crew, but he put together a really good video. He always does. He's very good at, you know, showing you everything. Like I try to show you, I don't just show you a highlight and say, here, boom, here. Or force something down your throat. Here, this is what it is. Eat it up. Gobble it up. Agree with me or you know, jump off a cliff. Not everyone's at the same stage of understanding. You know, I consider myself even still to be in like the infancy steps. You know, toddler phase at best. I hang out with the people I take knowledge from. If I have questions, usually they're either experts in a field or they're people with a lot of experience in the field. And where do you find those types of people? They're an older generation than me. Maybe it's the Sicilian in me that always, you know, shuts my mouth and opens my ears for the older generation, but Maybe it's the military in me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. This was the original gifting site that we ever made. There's deer coming right through it. Slinky's still hanging, and that's about it. Everything else is gone. I do think there was a fruit of some sort that never got picked up. I forget what it was, but apparently they didn't like that one. All right, I'll try and go back out a little bit later. I gotta do some things.